up, guys? Welcome to my new channel. Should women who falsely accuse of rape go to prison? Yes. Oh, you want more than that? Sorry. I guess it wouldn't be much of a video if that was all it was, so let's take a look at the evidence. By the way, before we go any farther, let me just make it aware that I know that 99.9% of men that are convicted of rape most likely did it. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt in my mind about that, but people get falsely accused of crimes all the time, so I think it's worth looking at. I know Nissan did this on his other channel, but I can't help myself, so let's go. According to sexoffenderattorney.com, rape and other sex crimes carry some of the most severe penalties that the justice system of the United States has to offer, as well as those of the individual states. On average, sex crime penalties from both the federal and state systems include 6 to 7 years of prison time, as it should. I mean, I don't even think that's really enough. If convicted of rape, the penalties can vary according to circumstances and evidence provided during the trial. Across the United States, the average prison time for rape is between 8 and 9 years. In fact, under certain circumstances, a rape conviction may result in a life sentence. When a convict has served his prison time, he will also be required to register that he is a sex offender, a sex crime offender, and have the information made available to the public through the internet and local police departments. Certain sex offenses require that the registration be updated quarterly for the remainder of their lives. So yeah, those are some serious charges, and like I said, they should be. But as I stated earlier, I'm talking about the 0.1% that are falsely convicted and ended up going to prison. Because this is the sentence they were looking at. Imagine being someone that did not do this and having to go to prison for 8 or 9 years and then register that they're a sex offender. That's the kind of thing that cannot be wiped off the record. You know, even if they do overturn it, they carry the stigma of that for the rest of their lives. So there is no escaping something like this if you didn't do it. If they did do it, then they deserve it, and they're the fucking scum of the earth. So now imagine being someone who is falsely accused and somehow convicted and sent to prison. And we all know that's not outside the realm of possibility. It can be fabricated, and in some cases, law enforcement is more likely to believe the woman over the man anyway. And again, in a lot of cases, that's warranted, but sometimes it's not. That person will have to sit in prison, praying and hoping that somebody finds him innocent. And that day may never come. That person may sit in prison forever. They sit there day after day, wondering when the bad dream is going to stop, wondering when they're going to wake up. And they never do. But say one day they do wake up. Say one day either the accuser comes clean and says that it was bullshit, and they overturn the conviction and they let the person go free. That person is finally just incredibly thankful that they're finally getting their freedom back. But of course, they've been accused of rape, and it's probably in the news, and the local people know about it. Some people don't care that a conviction has been overturned. Some people just still see that person as the criminal when they didn't do anything wrong. And they're going to have to deal with this for the rest of their lives. Now take into consideration the people that served the full sentences, and they have to register as a sex offender, even though they didn't do anything. That's even worse, because sex offenders, as they should, are given a wide berth and pretty much avoided by everybody because for their own safety. But again, this person didn't do it. So now they're extra lonely. Maybe their family doesn't believe them, so they're all alone, and this is what they have to deal with for the rest of their lives. All because of one woman trying to get even because either the guy didn't give them what they wanted, or just being vengeful for no reason, just because. So yes, I do believe that women that falsely accuse of rape should go to prison. Because if they succeed, we've already discussed what the person who has not been accused would go through. You can't just do things like this. I do believe that women that falsely accuse should suffer the same penalty. Maybe less if they come clean before the person goes to prison, but we'll see about that. Different circumstances amount to different things. So. On another note, I would never hit a woman, and I would never condone anyone hitting a woman. But I stand firmly on the ground that even that has limits. Because I'm sorry, but if I see something like this coming at me, the gloves are off. At this point, it's not about gender, it's not about equality, it's not about anything like that. It's about defending yourself and doing whatever you have to stay alive. And yes, I will use punches, kicks, suplexes, toasters, whatever I have to do. I may DDT the woman if I have to. If you guys have an opinion on this, feel free to leave it below in the comments. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And just remember, it's Bobby's world, and you're all just living in it. Later. We'll all be gone for the summer. Lots of fun. Tell the teacher we're surfing. Surfing USA.